Hello, I'm Dr. Eric Topol, Editor-in-Chief of Medscape, and joining me today, it's really a thrill to have Dr. Nancy Snyderman, the Chief Medical Editor for NBC News. I want to go back to, we were on a panel together, and obviously we're both interested in changing medicine. All of us are, of course, for the better, but we were in a panel and there was a urologist who was very adamant about still getting PSAs in all his patients. And we tried to explain to him that no, we stopped that stuff now, and he wasn't going to take it.
He was nasty.
Yeah. So do you encounter that a lot?
I do.
Yeah.
So here, and I think you and I, and traditional medicine have been part of the problem, because as we have created new bells and whistles, we have sort of given the hint of like, it's out there, go get it, and we haven't sort of said to the American public, you have to put some skin in the game. And that means you can't smoke, you really do have to watch what you eat, and get some basic exercise. You do those three things and you can ward off most heart disease, stroke, and a lot of cancers. Then there's the responsible, how do I screen? I tell people there are three things you can do to just basically get your baseline. Get a tape measure and check your waist.
Yeah.
If it's over 35 inches for women or 40 inches for men, you have a problem.
Right.
Get your blood pressure checked. You can get that done free at any drugstore. And then sometime in your 20s, pee in a cup and get a dipstick. At least then you have a pretty good idea. And then, of course, know your family gene pool. But the idea of taking the worried well and doing what we did in the 50s for insurance policies and applying it across this wide swath of people, it makes no sense to me. And a lot of times people will say, well, a total body CT scan only costs $750. I have the money for that.
There it is. Yeah.
Well, you know what? You'll find something. I can guarantee you'll find something. And then the problem is you don't want to pay for the rest of it. You want your insurance company to pick up the tab for the rest of it. And we go down this crazy path of the what ifs. So that little scar on your lung, that little blood vessel in your brain, I'm not so sure you need to know that to live a good, robust life. So we waste money. We overuse things. I mean, in my field of ear, nose, and throat surgery, look at how many colds are treated with antibiotics.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you drop a piece of candy on the floor, would you pick it up and eat it? I do. I think bacteria are good for you. I mean, I wash my hands after I go to the bathroom, and I wash my hands before I make dinner. But in the meantime, I consider this sort of microbe world around me good for my immune system.
Yeah.
I don't get sick because I shake hands, and if I pick a piece of candy off the floor and eat it, I'll be fine. But I don't drink water from crazy sources in countries where I don't know where it comes from. It's life with common sense. And I think somehow in medicine, we have lived the extremes with people who want every test, or we have people who refuse to go to the physician ever for hearing something bad. Life is played between the 40-yard lines. Dip in, dip out. Talk about death and dying and how you want to slide out at home plate. And don't consume all your healthcare dollars in the last year of life when that's a stupid way to use resources. I just think we have everything backwards.
It's been wonderful to have you.
Thanks, Eric.
I want to thank all of you for tuning in to Medscape One-on-One with Dr. Nancy Snyderman and I. It's been a fun exploration of many different topics, and we look forward to having future interviews, and this has been a great experience. So thanks very much, Nancy.
Thanks, Eric.